I've got a picture of the Ascend map overview, and I've highlighted the back of the map, and this is the area that I look to control and patrol essentially. I prefer this area to say to the front because the front is where you get a lot of sniping action. So there's a lot more difference in height. There's the tall area to the right of the front, and then the lower area down the back. So it makes it much harder to control that area of the map. The middle part of the map is too open, so you're too susceptible to being sniped from the front, and obviously being attacked by an AR player like myself from the back. And then the side of the map and the underground sections just aren't busy enough. You're not going to get enough kills by patrolling those areas. There's not enough battles going on. So I look to control the back of the map, as I said, and you have key lines of sight from the back. You've got obviously that back building, and you can see people coming from, if you're standing from the back looking down, you can see people from the right where they get spawned, and also coming from the buildings in the centre of the map at the front. So you've got lines of sight to every kind of area that people can come from, so that makes it key to be able to spot them in advance and before they can spot you, and getting a step ahead on the gun battles. So you can see that occurring in the gameplay I've shown. It's just a free-for-all ascend, and I went on a 13 kill streak to start with, had it and got the Warbird score streak. I don't tend to use a lot of score streaks, and Warbird is a really poor score streak to use on this map. I tend to use the same kind of class. I don't really vary that much. So I use a bow, and I've only got the traditional bow. I haven't got an elite version used on this one, just the traditional bow, as I am mainly an AR player, and then I use the ASM1 as the SMGs for my secondary class. Free for all is a fast gameplay, so I find it useful to have a secondary gun. I don't have fast hands at this particular point, so I haven't got quick reloading essentially, so I find it easy to to switch to a secondary gun. And if I want to go on a long score streak, then, or a long kill streak, then I'm going to need a secondary gun at some point because I'm going to run out of ammo on the bow. So as you can see, I'm just patrolling the map, that area of the map, and I'm not getting in a lot of 50-50 gun battles where it's coming down to who has the better weapon and who has the actual better technique. I'm not using particularly any advanced techniques, no real drop shotting going on, not a lot of strafing either. You can see, if you count out all my gun battle wins, you can see that not a lot of them were down to sort of 50-50. It's where I saw someone before they saw me, or I'm approaching someone from the back, so that, or clearly I've got the advantage in that situation. And what will happen is, what does happen here is, after a while people cotton on that that's where all the action is, and they'll come to basically to get you and particularly target you. So as you can see towards the end of my kill streak, the action's coming thick and fast, and it's becoming too fast for me to keep up with. I'm shooting someone, then I'm turning around and someone else is on me, and I don't have enough time to react, and I eventually die. So what you tend to do, I tend to go sort of 5 to 10 kill streak, and then I'll kind of move away from that area because I know people will be rushing in. So I go to an area where I think I can kind of sweep round them, so they're rushing, and then I can take them from the opposite side. I didn't quite manage to do that on this score streak, but I do tend to go on to sort of 5 to 15 score streaks, and then start again and build up another 5. I do a lot of 5 kill streaks, and that gets me a good KD ratio. Generally gets me top 3, if not top 1, more often than not.